Hello and a very good evening and welcome to Cram TV's Xmas Eve Live. The show designed to really get you in the Xmas mood, as believe it or not, Christmas is in fact tomorrow and it's just after 6 p.m. on Christmas Eve. So if you haven't done your Xmas shopping by now, then boy, are you in trouble. My name is Mark and tonight we are bringing you the second Xmas Eve live show here on Cram TV, following a successful run last year. We are again coming to you live from this wonderful display here in South Shields, which has been set up by a gentleman called Stan Yanetta, who we'll be speaking to a bit later on in the show. The display here in Benton Road in South Shields features hundreds of festive lights, as well as homemade decorations at this custom-made display, which has been designed and installed by Stan himself. And we'll be speaking to him and finding out a little bit more later on. I've been told that Santa is here every night so that the children can get their photos taken. But as we know, tonight it's the busiest night of the year for Santa. But I put in a very special request to his assistants to ask if he can come along to read out all of the letters which you've been posting in the mailbox here at Santa's display. And guess what, boys and girls? Santa has in fact confirmed and he will be attending later on. So stay tuned for that. Can't wait to bring Santa on. So coming up on tonight's show, we have a variety of festive features to bring you, including a look at this incredible display. And of course, as we said, a chat with the man responsible for it all. And of course, we can't forget, we're having an appearance from Santa himself to read out all of the children's letters. And we're bringing you also a very special Christmas showcase from a local theatre, which is based less than 2 miles from this very location. So, a packed programme coming up, but first of all tonight let's take a look around this incredible display and to really show you what it has to offer. Wow, what an incredible, magical and festive display which has been set up for people to attend all for free here in South Shields, thanks to a well-known certain someone called Stan, who for many of the local community is known very well around this part of the world. But with his additions of appearances on national television shows, he's also becoming known further afield. And it's not just Christmas displays which Stan puts up outside his house. Stan also puts on other events such as Halloween displays, and he goes above and beyond for the kids year upon year. There's just something truly magical here in what he does for this local community. Now, as Stan becomes a familiar face here on Cram TV over the years, there will be people watching who don't know who he is. And for those who don't know who Stan is, or for those who are just intrigued to find out why he does all these displays, we caught up with Stan earlier on and he told us a little bit more about this display.
My name's Stanley Netta. I think you probably all know me by now. I've done this now for the past 8 years. I wanted to do Halloween as normal, but that never happened. It never will now. And I was definitely going ahead with Christmas, which I have. And I think it's a good display this year. The new stuff I've getting this year, I've getting 2 nutcrackers, some new lights. I got all the timber built for us by Timberline, and it's been brilliant. It's an excellent, steady job. Instead of using poles, but it's come out all right. That's going to last me years. This, honestly, you look back and you're really proud of it, what it is, and it's come out really excellent. But somebody took a photo of it, like far over that way, and when you look at it, it just looks stunning, and it does look stunning, brilliant. Just try and make it different every year now. Instead of trying having it the same, you just want to add extra to it. Just make it different for people to come, and you don't want them to come and say, well, it was the same as last year. I try to make it better, which I think it is better this year, to be honest. More lights and more stuff, to be honest with you. Made it longer. The car's extra this year. So the car took us 2 months to build, and that's good because we're starting to go out with the car there now. Max out the night with it. 3 houses to go and visit tonight, drop some presents off for kids, come back in, and Santa will be here again about 6:30, 7 o'clock until 8 every night. The Santa goes out with a Grinch tonight. We'll go out every night, and honest, the people that see it, it's just unbelievable the way they see it. They can't believe what it is, and it's just great, the car. The kids love a car. They all like getting a photo taken with a car. It's excellent. I've done it for 3 days this year, to be honest with you. I've Heaven Help Us Up in Heaven. I've done them a bucket, I've delivered that for them. Charlie Carter, I think it is, or Charles and Carter. I've got a bucket ready to go and drop off to them. And the biggest one, which I've been running since the end of the lockdown, where I built the Halloween car, the Ghostbusters, I've been building that bucket up. And that's several buckets at the minute, and that's for Tiny Lives. Now I'm looking forward to next year now. I've got more plans for next year. I want to make it bigger again, which I will. I'll make it longer again. I want to make a theme out of it next year. I might use the garage for a theme where they can go in and sit there with Santas and stuff. I've got things in my head, but if I say anything, it spoils it. That's all. I keep a surprise for people when I come in. Well, we all know what's been like. It's been a really bad year, and I'm just trying to put smiles and cheers back into people, which I think I've done it, and they love it. But I hope everyone has a very good year for next year. This year's it's horrible. It's really, really bad for a lot of people. Well, they're not brilliant.
We've said it many times before, and in fact we've even awarded Stan an award for his outstanding community work at our Community Recognition Awards during our 10th anniversary show, which we celebrated last year. But what an incredible guy, simply doing incredible things for the local community. So thank you, Stan. Now at this point in the show, our team usually touches base with Santa. And whilst that clip of film was playing, we've just had word that Santa is in fact on his way. And he'll be with us very soon. He is coming to the display tonight to read out all of the letters which have been posted in the mailbox. So boys and girls, stand by as Santa will be arriving very soon. Now, as we wait for the big red man himself to appear, we now turn to a very special part of the show. And this year we are broadcasting the very first virtual Christmas experience from the talented venue called the Little Theatre, which is based in South Tyneside. And as I said, it's less than 2 miles from where we are broadcasting from tonight. This venue, like many other venues around the world, have been experiencing a very dark year during the repercussions of this global pandemic, which we have all unfortunately been experiencing. The venue, which holds many events and performances throughout the year, hasn't been able to put on any events since the start of 2020. So tonight we're providing the platform for the very first virtual Christmas show for the Little Theatre. Now I'm thrilled to say, joining me now on the line, we have the chair of the Little Theatre, Denise Wilson, who is here to tell us a little bit more about the venue. Denise, it's a very good evening and it's great to have you. How are you tonight?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. And good evening. Good evening to everybody who's watching.
Now, first of all, Denise, for all of those who are watching who don't know what the Little Theatre is, could you tell us just a little bit more at this point to try and paint the picture, as they say, before we showcase this great Christmas performance which we have in store?
Well, we're the hidden little community theatre in Cleadon, and some of you might have missed it altogether because we're hidden behind the Britannia garage, but there is a great big sign outside, and we have been there for 75 years, 75th anniversary this year. We're going to have our 76th celebration next year when we open. We're a 76-seater, so quite small, quite intimate, very, very friendly, run by a management committee, very enthusiastic, very engaging, very open to anyone who wants to come and join us on stage, backstage, front of house, whatever you're interested in. Or indeed, for the evenings that we do about 4 major performances every year. And we also do quizzes and music evenings. We have a children's musical theatre group, drama geeks. We have comedy shows and quiz shows. You name it, we have a lot going on. The nursery uses it at the end of the year for their graduation, and we have Christmas decoration classes near Christmas. So lots and lots going on, and anybody that comes in with a good idea we look at, very open. As you know, Mark is our technical director.
Now, as you heard, we've just been mentioning there in our intro, it's a very dark year for venues like this and a lot of other venues as well around the world. So tell us what it means to be able to hold a virtual end-of-year performance like this one.
Well, our play was just about to go on, The Thrill of Love by Amanda Whittington, in the first lockdown, and it had 2 days to go, and of course we had to stop. And but you know, we're a very optimistic group, and we just decided, well, you know, we were going to continue as best we could, keeping to the law and keeping all the restrictions and safety measures in place. And so we've actually done a one-act play virtually. We've done isolation monologues as well, and of course this Christmas show, which was going to be a lot bigger than this, had we been able to film in the theatre. But as usual, we've all come up with something which I think you're going to enjoy. It means a lot to us to be able to contact our patrons and members and wider audience. And thank you, Mark, for taking us into your Cram TV show.
Now, as well as this virtual performance tonight, I believe the theatre has also got a fundraising drive on at the moment to try and help bring some of the lost money into help keeping this venue going. Tell us a little bit more about how important it is for this venue.
Yeah, our last show where we sold tickets was in November of last year, so a whole year ago, so we've had no income. So it is vitally important that we survive, and survive we will. And thank you to donations, we've had the odd grant. At the moment we decided, again, with great optimism, we're closed, we can't invite people in. Let's make our theatre a better, more inviting, more intimate venue for our patrons, members and customers. And so there's a lot of work going on and planned to go on within the theatre, within the auditorium, backstage, in the car park and so on. But for that, we need money. We need particularly about £5,000. If anyone's, won the lottery, that would be lovely. But, whatever you can give. if you choose to give. I know it's a hard time, but we're ever so grateful.
Well, if you want to donate, you can do by clicking the link in our video description where we will publish the Just Giving page, or you can visit the Little Theatre Facebook page by searching for the Little Theatre Cleadon. Now, before we showcase some of the wonderful talent from this venue, can you do us the honours, Denise, and introduce this wonderful festival showcase?
Well, it actually gives me huge pleasure to introduce you to this Christmas show, which we at one point didn't think that we would actually be running. We're a local community, as we said, and the first thing that we're going to show you features our young, aspiring, upcoming actors from drama groups, which is a class that's run on a Saturday morning, 10 till 2 at the moment, because Charlotte Reid, who runs the class, is splitting the numbers a little bit, so smaller groups. Following that, we've got a freshly written piece by Jess Jones. She is a published poet and a resident in Cleadon, and she has let us use her poem, and I'm going to narrate that. And but after that, we're going to have some soothing, festive singing from two of our most talented singers in the theatre, Tony Chapman and Charlotte Reid. But just to get things started, and because it's Christmas, let's begin with some festive music. Now, all you at home, come on, put your mince pie down and start singing.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and here's to a better 2021. Stay healthy. There's a song called Let It Snow. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Well, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought me some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Merry Christmas, one and all. God bless us, everyone. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Merry Christmas.
Oh, that was beautiful. I could hear all of you in Cleadon, Whitburn, in East Boldon. Well, I wish I could hear all of you. I'm sure you were singing beautifully while stuffing yourselves with Christmas cake, etc. Chocolates, yes. Anyway, there is plenty more to come of that. But next, we're going to head over to our gorgeous little drama geeks for festive joy.
Whenever I was frightened or I felt alone, I turned to the night sky like a star I call my own. Somewhere I could run to, just across the Milky Way. If you like, I could take you. It's just a lighter day.
Good evening, everyone, and Merry Christmas Eve. My name's Charlotte Reed, and I am the founder of Drama Geeks, and you are watching some of our end-of-term performances on Cram TV's Christmas Eve Live. Thank you for watching some of the Drama Geeks end of year performances. The children have worked so hard this term. We've been in and out of lockdown, and the majority of this term they actually participated on Zoom, and yet they were able to come together and produce work that I am so proud of. So on behalf of Drama Geeks, we wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a very happy 2021.
Wasn't that lovely? Those children, they just really touch your heart. And they've got so much talent, so much hard work has been gone into by them and their teacher, Charlotte Reed. And now you're about to actually hear and see Charlotte Reed. She's very, very talented dance teacher and performer. And she is singing a song that will be in our first play in the spring, hopefully, in Thrill of Love. Beautiful. Charlotte Reed.
Stars have lost their glitter, the winds grow colder, and suddenly you're older, and all because of the man that got away. No more his eager call, the the dreams you dreamed have all gone astray. The man that won you has gone off and undone you. The great beginning has seen its final inning. Don't know what happened, it's all the riddance, goodbye. Every trick of his you're on to, and fools will be fools. And where's he gone to? The road gets rougher, it's lonelier and tougher. With hope you burn up, tomorrow he might turn up. There's just no let up, the livelong night and day. Ever since this world began, there is nothing sadder than a one-man woman looking for the man that got away. The man that got away.
Jingle bells, jingle bells. Don't worry, I am not going to sing to you because I have the worst voice in Christendom. Look, the piece I'm going to narrate to you today, it's Christmas Eve, so happy Christmas. The piece I'm going to narrate to you today is by Jess Jones, and she's a friend of the theatre and a resident in Cleadon, and some of you may actually know her. Jess is very talented, particularly around humorous poems, and in fact she's written a book in aid of the Red Cross, and it's called Fragrant Aunt Nellie and 99 other poems, short poems that you can read in the loo. And this is one of them, The Christmas Letter. The dreaded Christmas letter is upon us once again. The round-robin epistle, never written with a pen, but all typed up the details of the past year to impress. Of kids and jobs and pets and halls, you'll only hear the best. You'll never hear of Granny's piles or Uncle's bankruptcy, and Auntie's misdemeanours are sworn to secrecy. Tarquins when they know about prize, Jacosta's a brain surgeon, Daddy's conquered Everest, and Babe's genius is emerging. She learned to dance at 7 months, speak Latin, piece of cake. She sits Maths A level next month. Oh, don't fret, darling. They're mostly fake. You see, they're really like the rest of us, but clever when they write to folk they know they'll never see, their real lives out of sight. Happy Christmas! Keep your bells jangling. We'd like to say a special thank you to Jess Jones for allowing us to use that poem. Jess is a talented published poet, as I said before, and very funny, so's her book. Anyway, we've got one more wonderful piece of festive celebration to come, and this is from our 2 very talented singers, Tony Chapman and Charlotte Reed.
Here's another Christmas song for you. The Christmas song, possibly one of the greatest Christmas songs ever. I hope you enjoy it. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows the turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Here's to everyone having a healthy and happy 2021. It's been a tough time for everyone, but here's to better times ahead. I hope to see you all at the little theatre in the near future. Got so many plans for the year coming. Very exciting. And so I'm offering simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways. Merry Christmas to you.
Wow, some absolute great entertainment there from a great local venue over in Cleadon in South Tyneside. And I'm still joined by Denise, who's on the line. Denise, what did you think of all that wonderful entertainment there from the theatre itself?
Well, do you know, I am so proud of our little theatre and all of us who just love to entertain members of the local community and to invite people in and to enjoy what's there for everyone. And we're just desperate to open again, as indeed are theatres all around the country and all around the world as well. We hope that by perhaps springtime, the end of spring maybe, we'll be putting on our first play, which is The Thrill of Love by Amanda Whittington. And after that, in the summer, The Memory of Water by Sheila Stevenson, a Northumbrian writer, poignant, lovely play as well. And in between all the other musics, we're going to have a grand opening, which we hope you will all come to. We're proud that we're surviving and that we're determined to survive. And we will survive. We survive through our own efforts, but through the help that you, the community, give. You've always been generous. You've always been supportive. Getting emotional here. Anyway, I do hope that you will, those of you who can, of course not everyone can, but those of you who can, will give a donation, however small, to our Just Giving page on Facebook, on our Facebook. And we miss you. We hope we're going to see you all soon.
Well, fantastic stuff. Well, Denise, it's been fantastic having you on and fantastic to see such talent from the little theatre. And all it leaves me to say is a massive well done to everyone taking part. And we wish you and yours and everybody at the little theatre a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And a Merry Christmas to you and to everyone who's watching and everyone who's come to our theatre over the years. And remember, there's a little theatre in all of us. Have a good Christmas.
Well, welcome back to Stan's Xmas display here in South Shields on what is Christmas Eve. Santa is almost ready to deliver them presents, but we've been very fortunate enough to get him to make a special appearance here tonight to read out all of the letters. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's introduce the man himself. Please welcome Santa Claus.
Hiya boys and girls, well Santa's here again this year. I've got a few letters to read out for you. It's been a really busy month. First letter for you, Santas. Little boy called Reggie Wright, 2-year-old, sleeps all night, cuddles his mummy. He would like a Spider-Man toy, a Madagascar toy and an iPad. Them are on their way to you, Reggie. Next one. It's for Bella. Bella has been very good helping my friends when she's got a lot of rest to do. She would like a laptop, poo slime, baby yoga, dolls, new phone. They will be on your way to you, Bella. Dear Santa, are you real? For Christmas I want a real Christmas tree, some sweets, a TV and an Xbox. And that is from Louise. Very nice, Louise. Next one from Alex Smith, age 7. Would like a Batmobile, a Madagascar toy, Lego, yoga teddy, Star Wars games. Alex, they're on the way to you. Next one, Ayla Smith, age 5. Would like a big telly, little crib, big doll, Skype toy. Isla, they're on their way to you as well, love. Next one, dear Santa, I have been a very good girl. I would love happily if you would brought me a scooter like Tully's. Please, thank you very much. Love, Mandy. Molly, I will have you some milk and cookies and carrots for the Rangers. Looking forward to them. Next one, Nathan Wright, age 4, sleeps in his own bed, brushes his teeth, good at school, good lad. Power Rangers toys, Ninja toys, big dinosaur and baby dinosaur. They're on their way to you, Nathan. To Santa, my name is Parker. I love the Christmas. Would like a train, a racing car, Ryan's World toys, toy kitchen, gun and a ship. Not a problem. Next one, Bo Blue, age 2, being a big girl and uses my potty. Like a Peppa Pig toys, Toy Story toys, new pram and dollies. Last one for now, Santa's going to go away for a little while. This is from Lenny. Like a Batman toys, Pokemon toys, crayons, pencils, Peppa Patrol toys, loves John playing with toys. Santa's just going to go away for a little bit, have a little bite to eat. Been a long day, be back soon. Thank you very much.
Well, thanks for that, Santa, and I won't forget to leave you some mince pies and some carrots for the reindeers as well. Now, boys and girls, I hope you don't forget as well. Now, Santa has been very busy getting all of the final planning sorted, ready to deliver all of the presents for the boys and girls, and he has travelled a long way to get here tonight, and he's a little bit hungry, he said. So before he comes back to read out some more of the letters, he is going to have a little bite of eat. And whilst he does that, we want to relive the moment that Stan received his Community Handout Award, which was a part of our 10th anniversary show back in the summer of last year. Believe it or not, 1 year ago already. Wow! Anyways, take a look at this and we'll be back very soon with Santa himself.
Our next Community Recognition Award goes to a person who is known across the local community for his big, bold and bright ideas. This person goes out of his way to so others can simply benefit. He works tirelessly making creations year upon years, and they only just seem to get bigger and bigger. His Halloween and Christmas displays at his house are just simply unnoticeable, attracting hundreds of locals every year, with feedback being the likes of wow and amazing, and the kids love it. We thank you very much and we love you. Though it costs time and money to be able to do these displays for the community, this person donates all of the funds collected in buckets to local charities across the region. Take a look at this.
My name's Stanley Denner. I've set this year's Christmas theme up, which I do every year. And this year I've actually done it for a charity for St Clair's. Santa comes here, they'll all be in this sleigh here. The kids will come every night. They come. Santa's here from 6 till 8. They go in there and they'll get a photo taken and they're honest, they love it. I'd like to invite you all to this year's Halloween 2018. It took us 2 days to set it up. It's all for cancer. I'd like to show you around everything I've made. Ex-wife of Chester. This one is class. You're going to really enjoy this one. It took about 3 days to build it. Once I switch it on, you'll see the guy that's in it, and honest, it's unbelievable. I enjoy it, to be honest with you. The kids love it. The kids ask us all the time to do it. Grandbairns love it. I like to see our faces when they come, to see what's been going on, and how frightened they're going to be with some of the stuff, and there's a lot of stuff where they will be frightened. And that's what you like to see. It's all about the fear and then run them away, isn't it? But it'll be good. It'll be a good night. And it's for charity. I've got there's two in there. One young niece, and there's a young baby. The baby's only about 1 or 2. It's very, very bad. Horrible. But that's what it's all for. It's all for cancer. But there's a few we put a lot of effort into it. Been on with since August, building parts up. And it's a couple of nights now to show everybody that's what's being done, how it's been built. But it's going to be a great night.
Please welcome to the stage our Community Recognition Award winner, Stan Yanetta.
You are definitely the man. What you do for the local community is amazing. Have you anything to say to these wonderful people out there, to all your fans? You must have fans.
I've got loads of plans.
Fans. And plans. And plans. You've got fans and plans.
This year's better. 100% for Halloween. I've got to come to me Halloween this year. I've got a lovely hearse here. You'll love it when it's all finished. Honest, it's brilliant. You've got to come. But that's excellent. I'm over the moon with this.
How long have you been doing this again?
About 5, 6 years now.
What gave you the idea to start it? Where did that idea come from?
I like fear for the kids. And then that goes from there. But I've got grandparents and they love it. The grandparents actually help us to do it. It started off small and it's just getting bigger and bigger. I love it. I love the feel for them as well. Exactly. But honestly, you've got to come. It's only along the road. You'll come every year when you see it, mind you, honest, it's brilliant. I've been on with this one since December, the hearse I bought, and when you see it, it's just unbelievable. But you've got to come and see it. Oh, honest, you've got to come and see it.
Stan, if there was more people like you in the world, it would be a much better bloody place, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be a much better place, wouldn't it? If everyone was like Stan. Well done, sir. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Stan.
Wow, what a truly marvellous person, just simply doing marvellous things for the community. Now Santa has been and had some food and he's all filled up and he's ready for his big night ahead of him. But before he goes to deliver them presents, we've just got one more final time for him to read out some more of the letters which has been posted in the mailbox here at Santa's Xmas display. Santa, it's back over to you.
Hello boys and girls, this is Santa back again. Just had a nice glass of warm milk with some cookies. Got some more letters to read out here. This one's from Bobby Davison. Bobby Davison would like a Game Boy game Switch, a scooter, Sonic toys, tennis ball blaster, and a whole clothes. They're on their way to you, lad. Next one's from Casey. Casey, dear Santa, I have been a very good girl. Please can I have makeup, Jack in the Box, and a jigsaw, dressing up costumes in the tent. Not a problem, love. On their way. Next one, Enya Tiffin. Enya May Tiffin. I am being good at school and I hope and at home. I would like some presents, please. Hope you are doing well. Thank you. I am trying to be good at school all the time. Lots of presents for me, please. Thank you very much. No problem, love. On their way. Next one's from Lola. Dear Santa, I would like some lipstick, eyeshadow, brush and lip balm. Brilliant. Next one, NC or Ensme May. This one here, 4-year-old, sleeps in her own bed all night, give up her dummy, brushes her teeth. Baby doll, Peppa Pig and a new TV. Santa's going to drop them off. Next one, Max John Campbell, 7-year-old, helps me friends, brushes his teeth, likes my bro, Nerf guns and hoverboard. No problem. Next one, Michael Chapman, age 4, tidying up at school, drawing nice pictures, brushes his teeth. He would like the Power Rangers costume, Power Ranger toys and a robot. Next one is from James. He is from Beach Road. I have been good, and can you please bring me some PS4, a Batman, Xbox on their way to you as well. Next one. I have been good at school. Who's this one? Elisa. I have been very good boy. For Christmas I would like Vermin, iPad, Thor, ambulance, Thomas gloves Mason. And that's a nice picture there as well, so somebody sent in. Well, Santa has to go now, as it's going to be a very busy night. I've got all the presents to drop off for you, and I'm going to be very, very busy. But bye-bye for now. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Wonderful to hear Santa read out so many letters which you've been posting in the mailbox here at the display. Now I hope all the boys and girls, and the grown-ups for that matter, get what they want for Christmas. Now as we come towards the end of the show here at Stan's Xmas display here in South Shields, we've got time to show you what truly makes Cram TV and what we have to look forward to in 2021. A year which we've all hoped to see light at the end of the tunnel in the wake of what has been a dreadful year. Well, unfortunately, that's all we have time for tonight, and we hope you've enjoyed our second ever Xmas Eve live. And we can't wait to bring you more productions in 2021 here on Cram TV. For more of the team here in South Shields and at Stan's Xmas display, we hope you have a jolly, happy and very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And remember, stay safe to whatever you are doing during this festive season. Bye-bye from us.